that new sport of 3x3 and those subtleties quick. And not switching properly defensively is one of the main things they're going to have to figure out quickly.
Yeah, trying to break them down right out of the gates. But then there's pressure put on the interior Chinese defense by Choi Ting Tang. And Singapore can get on the board for the first time at the free throw line. China maintained that 1-point lead. Can't add to it there. Jiang to Choi Ting. Choi Ting, Sara gives it back. Choi Ting, tough shot. China setting up that offense.
That's where Singapore is struggling early. China is providing their offense options with reads. Back pick flashes, back pick follow, back pick, rip pick, all these kind of things. And right now, Singapore, once again, having the hardest time to position themselves properly. That's the lack of experience that is showing right away.
That's what I was going to say. The experience with China and getting into their sets and understanding how they can exploit Singapore is on display.
Once again, it's like
that's easy breezy.
All these movements that high-level teams I've seen again, and will see again, they know how to respond to those. They know how to switch. They know what's the appropriate response. But China, in the first minute and some, is already showing that their mastery of 3x3 is on another level in comparison to Singapore that is starting from scratch.
That's why at the beginning of the game, when I was evaluating these teams and assessing the matchup, I said that can they convert the energy of the crowd into execution and better play. Sometimes when you're playing at a high level and you got momentum, you start to make plays that you normally wouldn't. I wondered if that would be enough against China.
But you're pointing out an aspect that's really focused on offense in the end, because the energy that enables you to hit those shots or maybe have that first step, you're kind of like pushed forward by the energy of the crowd. But defensively, that's only reading, IQ, decision making.
Yeah, I agree, but I also think that the crowd can energize you defensively too.
That gives you that extra air in your lungs.
Yeah. But I can say through the first minute and 40 seconds of this game, Azar.
Yes, sir.
China are head and shoulders above Singapore in terms of understanding the game.
Like the basketball understanding and the craftiness of those subtleties that make you a competitive force in such a tournament.
Yeah, it's just the basics. I mean, just pick and roll, the off-the-ball movement, setting the off-the-ball screen that leads to a wide-open layup. As Singapore do get on the board, that ignites the crowd.
But you see this specific play right here, the way Chu managed to be the center of attention, faking the handoff, seeing how the defense responded and attacking right away. This is the kind of stuff that China has been doing since the beginning, and that's the first time we saw Singapore with one of those actions.
China do get a wide open look top of the key from Zhang. That's missed and unable to save it. Actually goes off of Singapore, so China will get the possession. Now started from the left elbow. Foul called on the shot attempt. That is the 5th on Singapore.
I'll tell you what, Kyle, if you have to figure things out, better have China as your first game, knowing that Chinese Taipei is the team that you're really looking to beat. Beating China would be a huge upset. Chinese Taipei is the game that you're looking at like, that's our shot for next round.
So here we go. China back on the move. Oh, get over here. Foul call though. behind the 2-point arc. 2 free throws, a 6th foul now for Singapore. No more to give. This game may not go the distance with the way things are shaking out so far. I know that China only lead by 3, and that's pending these free throws. That lead is now up to 4, but with Singapore essentially in the penalty 3 minutes into this game.
Less than 3 minutes even.
I mean, well, they're not there yet. They got 6 fouls.
But the moment you reach 6, you're already in the penalty, because you know the next one is already giving those free throws.
Exactly. That dagger off the glass will extend China's lead, 8-2. Jianping Zhang with the rebound. Wang on the wing. Zhang driving, denied. So Singapore trying to hold their ground, defend their home turf the best that they can. So far, their efforts have gotten them 2 points and 6 fouls, and they're trailing China by 6.
Keep an eye on number 8 for Singapore, because so far, paying attention to those details that make a difference. She is the player that has figured it out more than her teammates, with the way she reads the game based on how the defense reacts and the opportunities she's providing her teams for a bucket. She missed the previous attempt, but at least she's thinking about the game the right way.
As we get back to it, we got 6:47 on the clock. China is starting to pull away. They will not relent on the attack of the rack either. Ha driving, has it poked away, and was that a shot clock violation? I saw it hit zeros.
Ball earned back.
Yeah, so the possession goes back to Singapore. Shara.
There you go.
That's an easy layup, but this should be equally as easy. No, wait a minute, I spoke too soon. Sauer with some good defense. Choi Ting kicks it out. Jai Wang stepping through. Ball is poked, but not cleanly. It is a foul instead, the second on China. Jin Yu is in. And the travel call. Good D on the inside. Xiang Yu drops it off. Salah from 5 feet, no. Tipped out to Wang.
Do you have a sense that Singapore is getting a little bit more comfortable, Kyle?
Maybe a little. Maybe a little bit more comfortable.
Because that's an open shot. They're missing it, but at least they're finding ways to get clean looks at the bucket right now. They're not converting, but at least it looks a little bit more like we're understanding what we're doing. The backdoor cut right here, the concentration to make the right passes, because China is playing hard, no denying it.
And I was going to say, if there's one thing that we can count on from Singapore, is they're going to play hard. And to me, that provides a pretty entertaining game. They're going to play into the final horn. I don't know what the final score will be when that horn sounds.
Right.
But they're going to play hard into the final horn. Easy work. Sarah. Xing Yu drives off balance. Slow to get up, slow to close out. She's not made to pay for it. That's a foul on China. Their third. A 9-3 contest with 5:33 on the game clock. I don't think, see that play there, that whole, oh, there's a foul on the shot. They weren't on the same page. to start the possession. Saw two of the Singapore players. One was supposed to be setting the screen, I think.
Then maybe coming for the handoff, or you just didn't know right there.
Choi Ting drops it in. It ended up working out for him. It's not exactly how they planned it. Wang adjusts, misses it, gets it back, misses again. Loose ball goes to red. Choi Ting will hand it off. Well, Sauer misdribbled it. Had a chance that possession, but just lost the handle on it.
Great execution right here, but
wow. Jiaping Zhang, that's a layup that you can't miss.
No, you can't.
Sauer converts. Singapore hanging in there. That pass broke it up.
3 seconds in the paint. 3 seconds in the paint.
But here we go. These are the energy plays I was talking about.
There was no shot attempt, though, Kyle. There was no shot attempt.
I'm seeing low energy from China. When you see Jiaping Zhang miss a easy, wide-open layup like that, she's a top-level player. And Singapore, Sauer drives the very next play and scores a tough layup falling away. Then they make a great defensive play as well. The crowd is in it. You better believe the Singapore players are feeling that as well. The roof would have came off this place that Sauer hit that shot.
Oh, yes.
And they'd still be trailing by 2. Sauer called for the foul there. And Ha will now shoot 2 free throws, as that is officially the 7th that will bring a couple of free throws.
You know what I appreciate about Sarah's effort right there? She's pushing Ha away as much as she can. So she's not making it easy for her to finish under the hoop. Now you got to earn your points on the free throw line.
Two of 2 at the line. Wang falls. Choi Ting missed it. Somebody lost a shoe out there. It's Choi Ting.
And she keeps playing. She's holding on. No, she threw it out.
Well, at least her socks are clean. I can't say the same for myself if I take my shoes off.
Look at her. She's battling. No shoes on. She keeps on playing. And she earns herself.
Oh, wow. She stood her ground even with 1 foot or 1 shoe.
Oh, there you go. You saw she got stepped on the heel, and the shoe just came off clean.
look at MC Manimal over there pretending like he's beating on the drums. I think Noah calls them bongos.
At the bongo can for sure. Bongo can.
3:56 to go. China 11, Singapore 5. Jianping, no. Rebound on the inside. Zhang trying to clear some space. Zhang.
Great contest.
Oh,
Sarah
wow, sticks with it.
Sarah fights, man.
Yeah, there was a lot of contact. Still,
it was clean though.
China emerged with the score. Party hoppers in the house tonight. Everybody's having a good time. And we gonna make you lose your mind.
Now take that. No.
that would have been right on time.
Yeah, I know, right? I was hoping it would drop. It would have made me look good.
Nothing's going as good as we planned today. We got 3 overtimes to start the day. The first game was incredible. Sauer sticks with it.
Did I mention a fighting spirit? I did.
Oh, that's.
Oh, no. No, not another one. Not another one.
And she went down pretty quick.
The problem is she landed, but her knee stayed in place.
On Wang, who had already had some issues with that knee. You can see the brace around it. And she's down. And if you take a look at the replay.
Yeah, you see?
Yeah, you can see that knee buckle. And she's going to get some attention from the medical staff here. And that could spell disaster for China's hopes of medaling. If this injury is serious, always want to be careful not to, not to put the cart before the horse, so to speak, or to assume. So we'll see. The medical staff will obviously take care of her. She'll be evaluated, and we'll find out if China will be playing with 3 or 4 the rest of the way. But you certainly hope for the best. Well, we won't speculate. We'll just give her our best wishes. Classy reaction from the crowd too. Applaud her for getting up. So. We've seen a few of these occurrences in the first 3 days of the competition.
But all in the women's bracket, though.
Yeah.
All in the women's bracket.
Great move. Does the electric slide through the paint. Scores it to keep Singapore within reach. Oh, Ha took him on the merry-go-round. It's her playground. Six-point game. Misfire. Wang. She's got the Wilson in hand. Over to Ha. Wang wings it. Too strong. Comes back. Wang setting up shop again. Driving baseline. Wang is denied. Gets it back. Lefty scoop. No. Loose ball goes to Singapore. Choi Ting with no hesitation. Hydration. Wet ball from deep. 13-9. Singapore putting up a fight. 2 minutes to play. Wang to Ha. She ain't playing. $150. Swung out. Jiaying going to the post office. Gets it back. Can't deliver. Loose ball. China. Ha moving left. Ha, the scoop is no good. Five-point lead for China still.
I tell you what, putting up 9 points on the board against China. It's very encouraging for Singapore.
I would say certainly. It's something to build some momentum off of. I'm a little hesitant to even count them out of the game fully right now, just because with a minute to go, 5 points, depending on, well, I was going to say that possession.
Yeah, I just don't think that Singapore had enough offensive spark to really create a miracle at this point of the game, being down 5. But I'm clearly positioned to think that we could have an interesting game between Chinese Taipei and Singapore for the second ticket that would qualify to the knockout round. China's going to finish top of the group, that we know. But is Chinese Taipei that much better than Singapore as of today? I don't know. We'll see.
Well, that game is going to be crazy. And I don't know, maybe there's something special brewing in the air. Maybe some home cooking. Because I don't look at Chinese Taipei as a significant significantly better team than Singapore. Not significantly.
Not as of right now.
So I think they got a shot.
Especially with Sarah, who's been doing a whole lot of good stuff for Singapore. She's fighting on the mismatches defensively. She's been the most efficient offensively.
"30 seconds to go."
There you go.
China's lead continues to grow. Crossover dribble is broken up. Wang up to Ha. Ha is fouled. 2 free throws. And only 8.4 seconds left. So this is going to do it no matter what. (19-10) China. They will cruise into the quarterfinals with a 2-0 record. Only thing that's left in this one is the final horn, which will be sounding in 5. Wait a second, 5 seconds. Singapore still fighting into the very end. Got to show nothing but love to them for the effort that they put in, even in a loss. It is a 20-12 official win for China. It'll come down between Singapore and Chinese Taipei on who gets the second spot out of this group.